Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial video. This video we are going to talk about how to optimize on Facebook and which meds to look on when we are running Facebook ads and what we have to do to improve them and when are we going to improve them, when we are going to change the ads. So I'll try to answer all those questions. So let's just jump right into it. As you can see, like this is one of the ad accounts that I'm managing right now, and we are running only one campaign right now, that is buyers for Winnipeg. And yeah, it's a real estate ad. We are looking for buyers. So first of all, whenever you're running the ads, the main metrics right now, you're running lead form ad, is the cost per result. You can call it cost lead or cost per result. So this is one of the main metrics. If the cost per lead is relatively high from your previous campaigns, it's definitely not working well after you've spent like good amount of money. Good amount of money means somewhere between 100 and $120 in a period of 12 to 15 days, I would say. If your CPL doesn't come down than your normal campaigns, then there is something wrong with the ad or your targeting or there is something wrong with the whole campaign. So you have to rectify those mistakes by looking at your campaign and analyzing the whole campaign. So how am I gonna know that this campaign is not working well? There is something wrong with the ads or there is something wrong with the audience. So what I do is, first of all, I look at the cost per lead. Right now it's $1. Let's just move back a month, not month, let's just see for last 7 days. Okay, so for the last 7 days it's 0.91. If you go into this breakdown section and then time, and then you can check for all the weeks, and here you have to select maximum. Okay, so we are talking about this one campaign that is active right now. As you can see, it started on 17th of August, and in the first week, as you can see, the cost per result was 1.93. So Facebook was kind of recognizing the ad, was showing it to a lot of people and seeing which audience is most likely to click on the ad and submit a lead. So it was in the learning phase, I would say. We started on 17, and in the first 10 days, I would say, it was kind of learning. As you can see in the second week as well, that the cost per lead went like way higher than the first week. The cost per result was 1.93 in the first week, and then it jumped to 3.55 in the second week. And in this week, like on maybe on 12th, 13th or 14th day, Facebook kind of got the idea what to do with our ads and which people are most likely to click on it. Then the cost per result drastically decreased, and it came to 0.87 in the following week, and the next week it was 0.91. So as you can see, like there is a small trend going on. First 2 weeks or first 10 days, I would say, are crucial when Facebook is learning about the ad. Then it learned about it, so it's a good sign that the cost per lead came down, and it's, I would say, increased a bit, but I would say this is kind of similar. It generated almost similar number of leads in almost the same amount. So I would say this is a good trend. It's carrying on. What are the other merits that we are gonna look at? Okay, so we can do the breakdowns on weekly basis. Then you can click on columns performance and go to performance and clicks. So what it will show you, it will show you everything. So first of all, what I look after cost per lead of analyzing my ad campaigns, I go for the CPM, how much Facebook is costing us to show our ads to 1,000 people. In the first week it was like $12 per 1,000 people. Then it came down to 9.48. It's like a really good sign that it came to 9.48 after $12, and then it increased a bit. It went to 13.08, and then the following 2 weeks it was kind of similar when Facebook learned about our ads and learned about our audiences. So this is a really good sign that it's on the same level, like it's kind of similar. If there is like a drastic increase just like this one, but we are not going to cater this because this is the beginning of the campaign. If in the next week my CPM goes to like 13 or 14 or $15, then I know that there is something wrong. There is something going wrong with the campaign, or maybe our ads need some changing, or ad needs some new creatives or new ad copy or something like that. So CPM is one of the main things that we are concerned about when we are running Facebook ads. Other than that, we are also going to look at the link clicks and cost per link clicks. A simple click means somebody clicked on your ad anywhere, but the link click means in our in our lead form campaign that someone clicked on our call to action button and landed on our lead form, and they're like most likely to be a good lead for us. And then we can check the click-through rate. So what click-through rate means is that how likely people are to click on our ads and end up being a lead. So in the first week, as you can see, like click-through rate was really good because of the fact that there were like low number of clicks in our spend. Like we spent $65 and we got like 336 link clicks. We were getting like a lot of link clicks, and the click-through rate was like 6.6%. But after 2 weeks, as you can see, like there is a normal trend going on, and the click-through rate is decreasing, I would say, but it's not drastically decreasing. Whenever there is like a drastic change, then we are concerned about ad or our targeting. So right now this is going smoothly, like it's decreasing obviously, but if it decreases drastically in the next week, if it goes to like 2% next week, then I'll obviously have to change my ads. Other than that, CPC is also a good way to check what the clicks are costing us. Let's just move towards reach and frequency. We don't mind, we don't have to be concerned about the reach and frequency, because it always depends upon the reach depends upon our audiences, but the frequency is like really important. Frequency means if my audience is like really small and we are showing our ads 2 times to each person in our audience, then the frequency will be 2. So right now the frequency is 2.18, which means that average person in our audience has seen our ad 2.18 times. So this also means that if right now like it's 2.18, so it means that a lot of the people, like all my audiences, has seen our ad. So I think it needs audience changing, or maybe we need to tweak audiences, or maybe change the ad slightly so that these audiences, when they see our ad again, it's a completely different ad. It's not the same old ad. So frequency matters as well. Other than that, that's pretty much it when it comes to checking if we need any changes in the ad or audiences. Okay, so on the ad set level, let's just talk about this learning limited. What does it mean? Does it affect our ads, or what is the deal with learning limited? When we turn on any ad, it's in the learning phase, right? It needs a particular number of conversions on that ad to get out of the learning phase. So if it is not met in the first week or in the 2 weeks in a certain time, then it stays in the learning phase, and then this type of thing comes up which says learning limited. It's just because of smaller budget in a particular window. So get out of the learning phase for a conversion campaign. You're not talking about the lead form campaign right now. Lead form campaigns details are somewhat ambiguous right now, but for conversion campaign, you must have more than 40 conversions in a week for your particular audience to get out of learning phase. For this type of lead form campaign, it's kind of ambiguous, and it depends upon the audience and how much budget are you spending in a particular amount of time. So I would recommend getting like the budget a bit higher in the beginning for the first 10 days maybe, because in the first 10 days we need to get out of the learning phase. It doesn't affect us drastically, but if we are out of the learning phase, obviously it's going to be really beneficial for us, but it doesn't matter a lot. Let's just move towards the ads. Again, with this ad as well, same goes for the learning phase as I was talking about the ad set. Again, as you can see, as the ad grows older, as the creative it grows older, the cost per result is going to increase. But right now I'm not much concerned because it's not like a drastic increase. If there was like an increase from 0.89 first week to like $2, $3, $4 a lead, then I would be concerned, and I would obviously change different things in the ad. Right now it's going good, and we don't have to change anything right now. Let me just show you one more thing in the ad that can be a bit helpful. Okay, so right now it isn't showing anything over here. There are 3 different categories over here, which says quality ranking, then there is engagement rate ranking, conversion rate ranking. Right now it's not showing here because we really haven't spent a lot of money on this ad. We haven't spent enough money to the ad to be ranked. So right now we have only spent $44. So if you spend like good amount of money on it and it gets out of the learning phase, then there will be like ranking over here, which will say like if the ad is average, if the ad ad is above average or below average. So it kind of gives you like a good idea what type of your content is, like what type of ad creative and what is the ranking of your ad image or ad copy is. Same goes with the engagement rate ranking. It shows you, if your ad is like above average when compared to other ads running in the same niche in terms of engagement with people. Same goes with the conversion rate ranking. It will show that how likely is your ad to be clicked on by someone and get converted. So it gives you the same idea as well. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That is all that I do when I'm managing someone's Facebook ads, and these are the things that I do to get a good idea when and how to make changes. So what changes do we make if there is if there is any factor that concerns you to make any changes? First of all, you just go into the ad and change your ad, do another creative, do another primary text, or maybe you can add another option as well, because when you're adding like more than one option, you are testing it out, and Facebook kind of recognizes the best one better than us. So that is what I do when there is something wrong going on with my campaign. I just change my ads, and if the frequency arises above maybe 2, or maybe it goes to 2.5 or 3, then I change my audience as well, maybe add interest in there and grow the audience a bit more. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks.